All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another video for you guys, give you guys a bunch of updates, follow-ups on some contracts that I talked about yesterday. We'll talk about what's coming up for AP Heroes here in the next couple of days. Also talk a little bit about Drip. And then I'm going to preview a brand new contract that just launched a couple of minutes ago. Going to do a standalone video for it later on, but I'm going to preview it in this video. Those of you guys that like to get these updates, you'll probably see it before people that see the standalone video. So we'll jump into all that stuff. Before I do that, I want to remind you that everything we talk about on our channel is for entertainment purposes only. You should never take anything I say as financial advice. Of course, it's important that you do your own due diligence and your own research. This is all risky stuff, guys. Anything you do in crypto, any contract you get into, any DApp, any type of miner or ROI contract, all of this is risky stuff, guys. So if you don't have the stomach for risk, don't get in. If you do, only put in what you can afford to lose. Also, follow me on Telegram. I will leave a link for that down below. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you'll get notified every time I do a brand new video. So let's just jump right into it, guys. As you can see here, the market is pretty red, still kind of going through that correction. Bitcoin back under 60,000, Ethereum approaching that $4,000 mark, Binance coin dipping back under 600 bucks. I mean, this is the nature of the beast, guys. The market's going to go up, it's going to go down. You got to be pretty naive to think that the market is going to go one way all the time. So you use these opportunities to buy the dip. I mean, that's the bottom line. And if you're a long-term holder, if you believe in crypto, then you don't really worry about this sort of stuff. What you do need to focus on is find opportunities to make money in this type of market. And that's what's awesome about these miners. That's what's awesome about these ROI contracts that we've been getting into. Even when the market is down like this, because when the market is down like this, it does affect, staking, it does affect farming, and I'm doing all that stuff. But these ROI contracts still continue to pump. So let's just jump right into it, guys. Not going to go into all the different miners that I'm in. I'm in so many. I'm like in over 25 miners. But you can see here, we're averaging about, I don't know, $1,800 to $2,000, depending on what the market is doing, obviously, what the price of some of these tokens are doing. But on average, we'll make about $1,800 to $2,000 a day from the miners that we're in. So, I mean, some of these numbers are a little bit off. Like this is estimating every 24 hours. I mean, I make way more than that. But yeah, these miners are still working, even with the contracts, the TVLs, decreasing every single day and slowing down the payout. We're still making a nice chunk of change. Number one, to be fair, I'm in so many. And number two, I do put in big deposits. So I want to be, transparent about that. I'm not putting in 50 bucks here or 100 bucks here. Some of these miners, we put in, $1,000 or $2,000. One of them I put in 10,000. One of them I put in 15,000. So, I mean, to be fair, we are putting in much bigger deposits than the average person, but I believe, I think all of them were in profit right now. So, yeah, if you want to check out any of the miners are in, just look at some of the other videos I've done on them, or check out some of the links underneath this video. Yeah, I'll put it all underneath there. Now, this is the one that just launched today. Launched a couple of minutes ago, and I watched it go from literally, not being live to within a matter of minutes going over 70,000 BUSD in the contract. So this does have a couple of different features. I'm going to do a standalone video for it because there's a lot of different features that it does have, and I want to, be fair and, give it justice and cover all of that. But do want to give you this ahead of time. If you want to check this out, I will leave a link down below. It's called My BUSD Farm. Dev team, had a successful run with their BNB farm, but this is the one that just launched. So again, I'll stay tuned for the standalone video. I'm going to cover all the different features. There's a lot of different anti-whale features. Hopefully, right? It'll continue to run longer because there are different, different things that they've implemented into the contract, such as just an example. I think it's a 20%. When you do a withdrawal, 20% goes back into the contract. So it's similar to the auto compounding miners but this is a farm. So we'll talk about that. But again, I will leave a link for this if you want to check this out early. BUSD farm, this one here, you can see it's still continuing to, grow. It's at $615,000 right now, total BUSD invested or deposited. And somebody asked me, are these, is the withdrawal still working with BUSD Prime? Yes, I just did a withdrawal right before this video just to test it out. Hit my wallet within a matter of seconds. So this one here is still doing its thing. So yeah, check out BUSD Prime if you are into BUSD. Not a bad idea to get into some of these contracts that pay BUSD, especially with the market kind of going the other way. It's good to be in some of these stable coin contracts. This one here I talked about yesterday. You can see here the contract balance is at $102,000, 102,000 plus BUSD. So this one here is still continuing to grow as well. This one you can claim every 4 hours. And yeah, you can see the different plans that they have. There's a 7%, 8%, 9% a day, and even a 10% a day plan. Of course, the higher the percentage you're going for daily, the less the number of days. So you can kind of do the math there and see which one fits you. A couple of other ROI contracts, because these miners work pretty much, we all know how these miners work. ROI contracts work a little bit different. So we are looking at the balance ADA factor from the CryptoFactor guys. Balance is still 53,000 plus EDA. So this one here is still doing its thing. One factor balance is still at 268,000 plus. So this one here is still doing its thing. This is the cake factor. This one has 15,500 plus cake still in the contract. Again, bear in mind with this one, you do need to withdraw every 72 hours. If you don't, you'll stop earning the passive payouts. So make sure you are withdrawing from this one. And it keeps the contract balance honest. We can keep a very close eye on it, and it's going to be the number that it is, because people are withdrawing every 72 hours. They're forced to, otherwise they stop earning. So that's what's going on with Cake Factor. Drip still doing its thing, dipping a little bit. Now it's at $20. It was at $21 just a little while ago. Now it's at 20. Might be a good entry point. If it dips below 20 bucks, probably gonna take some BNB and buy some more. But yeah, this one here is still doing its thing. I'm gonna be doing an airdrop, guys. Now make sure if you want a piece of that airdrop that you have at least 100 drip deposited in your account. Anyone that has 100 drip deposited in their account, we're gonna give them an airdrop. Now I'm gonna be doing the airdrop probably tomorrow, because I do want to give people a chance to watch this video, because I did take a look and there's a lot of people that have like 99 drip deposited or 98 drip. A couple people have like 95, 96 drip. So I want to give those people a chance to get over 100, because without fail, every time I do an airdrop, people hit me up and they say, man, I just missed it by 2 drip or 1 drip. I wish I had known. I would have just topped up my account. So I'm going to give you that opportunity to do that, but you need to have 100 drip in your account to get a piece of that airdrop. So yeah, if you're somewhere around that 97, 98, 99, 90, just top up your account, right? But yeah, other than that, drip is doing its thing. Drip BUSD announcement coming anytime soon. I'm thinking either today or tomorrow we're going to get a hard date for when this thing is going to actually take off. That's what they said before. They said they were going to give us a hard date sometime this week, so we'll see. But yeah, things are looking good. You can see here there's a graph. You can check this out by yourself. I'm not going to really go into it, but essentially what they're doing is they're giving people, they're trying to tell people that there's a difference between the garden here, formerly known as the drip miner. It's going to be different. It's going to have a different algorithm than the typical miner. So we'll see how that plays out. That being said, it's always going to be beneficial to jump in at the very, very beginning. So as we get closer to this, we'll give you updates, so stay tuned for that. Last but not least, guys, Ape Heroes, you can see there is a new button right here on top. You click that. You'll take it to the minting of the serum. Now the minting doesn't occur for another 4 days, so be ready for that. It's 0.33 BNB if you want to mint the basic serum, and it's 0.66 BNB if you want to mint the boosted serum. So again, check this out. If you want to jump into that, have some BNB ready. What does a serum do? A serum allows you to turn any of your ape heroes into a random ape villain, regardless of your hero's rarity or traits. How many serums are there and how many can I mint? There are 5,000 serums, which will reduce the ape hero supply by 5,000 to create 5,000 villains. So again, by people transforming their heroes into villains, it's going to reduce the supply, thus making ape heroes a little bit more rare. So we'll see what happens to the price there. You'll be able to mint as many as you want per wallet. There will be a 5 mint max per transaction. So again, you can check this out all on your own. It goes over what's the difference between a basic and a boosted serum. When will I be able to use it, right? Again, keep an eye on some of these dates, put it in your calendar. You can also sell the serum in the marketplace if you want. So it goes into all of that stuff. But yeah, be ready for this if you want to mint serum. Other than that, let's take a quick look at the floor price. Right now, the floor price is 0.169 BNB. So, you think that there's future here, you might want to get it at these prices. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's coming up for Ape Hero. So that being said, guys, just wanted to give you that round of updates. Things are looking good, even with the down market. There's opportunities everywhere. You just got to be able to, keep your eye out, be willing to take a risk. And again, I don't know if you're, what your risk tolerance is. Maybe you're not the type to take a risk. I don't know. Chances are, if you're watching this crypto video, you are a risk taker. So just manage your risk, be smart, only put in what you can afford to lose. And yeah, things are going great. So check out all this stuff. I will leave a link for my Telegram down below. Stay plugged into that. And I will be doing a standalone video for my BUSD farm in a couple of minutes here, but I'll leave a link for it down below if you want to check it out early. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.